a little bit of story time. Again, just so this doesn't get taken down by TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. So, one of the most just like pathetic ways that gang stalking just occurs and amplifies is not only do they follow you in your city that you live in, they follow you wherever you travel to. So when I decided to relocate after leaving my relationship, I was really focusing on just getting myself together, healing a lot of parts of my inner self, inner child, and I found someone to work with that was just so kind, so special, and we really built this intimate connection, and her space felt like a safe space for a lot of my healing. She is a psychic. She is an energy healer. She is incredible. I am so grateful to have found her because I was just so lost and so alone. And so to have her not only validate the things that I had already intuitively been feeling, she was just someone I could really pour into that just felt like a friend that I really needed in times when literally almost all of my friends completely disappeared into the background. But that's besides the point. So when the gang stalking started occurring in my new location, again, they track your phone, your GPS signals, so they follow you everywhere you go. So they knew when I was starting to go and see her, they would start having people come for fake readings, and they would ask what type of work we're doing together, what type of readings I was doing. Some of them were setting up phone recordings of their sessions, and to her, she knew they were just starting to feel fake. And she's not someone that's in a really popular area that is heavily trafficked by people that are looking for her services. So it was just really ramping up where she was starting to get 3 or 4 people in a day just randomly out the blue popping up. Some people didn't even show up for their continual appointments. There was even someone that was describing themselves in having a similar background to me. I'm Ugandan, and there's not a lot of Ugandans here where I am. And so the fact that there was another person just wanting to come in and get her services, she felt the fakeness. And she's located in a strip mall, so there were people where we would be in a session, so they would go off to this boba spot that I would like to go to and get my matcha, and I would go in there, and people would ask me directly what services I was doing, what I was looking into, and clearly when you understand what's happening, it all just becomes this game. It's just this weird little dance of what are we actually doing here? And you look so stupid, but they have to keep doing it because I don't know, I think they get paid in gift cards or whatever. I will say they took it really far where not only were they showing up to her business, they were starting to stalk and harass her. And she went off to get her father a dessert, one of their family dinners, because her father loves dessert. And when she went into the store and came back, there was a napkin placed on her car handle. And she has been a psychic for, I want to say 24 years. Never in her life has she dealt with a situation like mine. She witnessed a lot of the gang stalking that was happening. Not only were there people that were trying to get fake services from her, there would be people that would station outside of her specific unit and take fake selfies. They would walk their dogs past and just linger, try to peek in. It was just very telling, and it was uncomfortable, but it definitely crossed a line when they put the napkin in her car handle. For people who are not aware of what that signifies, it's usually tied to trafficking, because with napkins there's typically some laced substance that makes a person unconscious when they touch the napkin to remove it, and then they're kidnapped and trafficked. And so thank goodness she knew how to proceed with that situation in a safe manner, but it definitely traumatized her, and I felt so responsible for I felt I put her in that situation, which was so not true, because this shouldn't be happening at all to people, and like people that are actually trying to help and be there for others should not be targeted as well. So I wanted to share this story because it's not something that like I'm just making up in my head or have my own videos and pictures and evidence to back it up. Like there are other people that not only witnessed what I was going through, but experienced secondhand harassment from this group. And so I thought this would just be an interesting story to share because, yeah, there's just like so many little things. And the more things that I remember, I definitely will bring them up, but just give it up. Like, the war has already been won and it's going to manifest. And the more you do to just like add fuel to the fire, is just like there's no Hail Mary. There's no Hail Mary for these people. And I hope, again, that anyone that is going through what I'm going through and feels scared, don't feel scared. You hold the power. The fact that they have to invest all this time, money, and energy in trying to take you off your path just again only shows how bright and powerful you are, and you are meant to be in this world for a reason. So stay strong. And for those of you who aren't aware, this is just another story to let you know what's going on in my world.